Hi everybody, it's Regina from Eat Travel Life. I am hiding from everybody today in my car, talking about some tips that you can use to save some money when you go on vacation with your family. Um, One of those is renting a house or a condo versus staying in a hotel. I love staying in a hotel for a 1 night, 2 night deal, but when we're staying for a week someplace, I need a place with a kitchen, and we all need our space. After we've been in the car for 8 hours or 5 hours or whatever, we've had enough of each other and we just want to go our own separate ways, and just chill and not see each other's faces for a while. Um, it's really important too when you have little kids and they need their own space to play and move around, and sometimes hotels are pretty cramped and just don't offer that kind of space. And my kids prefer to have their own bed, their own space, and not see each other. um, Another thing that's important too for us is to have a kitchen. That way we are making homemade meals. We are not eating out as much. I try to do a little bit of meal planning of what we might eat each day, and then I make a grocery list of those items. And I'll show you in a bit what I did and some of the things that we got when we were on a trip. You're gonna want to make sure you have some frozen foods; those will help with the cooler. If you don't have frozen foods, you can just use ice as well. And I would recommend you do use ice when you're planning out what to get, because it will the long distance trips will help keep things frozen that need to be frozen. Don't forget paper towels either. Add that to your list. Those are important, and not there might be some when you get there, but you might run out depending on how many paper towels you actually use. When you make your menu of things that you want to use, hopefully you can find meals that are multiple use of some of the foods, like the cheeses, hamburger. It can be turned into chili, or you can chop it up if you don't eat it all. Eggs, different things like that. And think about the condiments that you're going to need for those meals as well. um, Ketchup, mustard, and things like that. I do try to pick up small containers of that when we're on a trip, because I don't want to take the big ones we normally have at the house. Um, and then think about what side you want to serve with things as well, because that's important to help you save some money with meals. One of the things that we do with meals is we will eat breakfast at home and we'll try to eat dinner at home. We will not eat lunch at home or at the house, the rental, more than likely, because we're going to be out traveling. We don't want to turn around and come back when we're maybe an hour away from where we're staying. So we will plan to eat the lunch meal out, but the other two meals we will try to make at home. And if not, we might have a cheat day where we actually eat dinner out as well, depending on how exhausted we are. So it's okay to do that too. It's just suggestion lists that you make to help guide you on what you might need to make, so that when you go back home and you're tired, you have an idea of what you can make versus just getting pizza. But we love pizza too. So another thing you want to consider is laundry. So when you're packing, we pack about half of what we need in the suitcases. This recent trip we took was for 6 days. We packed 3 days worth of clothes. So in a medium-sized suitcase, all four of us were able to get our clothes, minus we had a backpack. Someone had to keep their clothes separate from the rest of ours. So you pack light, include laundry soap, and that'll give you so much more room in the car, especially if you're going antiquing, or you're looking for different things, or different just need more space in the car. I know sometimes when we travel we're taking 3-4 suitcases, so when we got it down to one, it was awesome. So definitely a space saver in the vehicle for us. Make sure that you have a list of other things you might need, especially if you have kids that bump and bruise. You're going to need band-aids, a mini first aid kit, pretty much of what you might need on a day-to-day basis with them. Aspirin, toothpaste, antiseptic. If you're going to be out by the beach, get sunscreen. bug spray, and toilet paper is a big one. Those rentals will come with some toilet paper, but not enough if you're staying a really long time. So take your favorite with you, and definitely pack enough for your family. You know what your family uses. You're also going to want to what wipes, sanitizer wipes. Once you get there, if you find there's some things that you've missed, just make a list of things and go shop at the local store and get those. And you might need to make a couple trips, but that's okay. It's really important that you take the time to get those things that you need. Another thing I would suggest is a white noise machine if you are don't like noises. So in planning out our food, I know I got this next to all the junk food. Planning out what we're gonna have, I make a list by day of what I think we're gonna eat, and I try to keep it pretty simple and kind of the same, but I'm gonna use some of the same ingredients over and over. So that helps me plan my shopping list, and I will bring some of this food with us, and then we'll go to the local store and buy some of the things as well. So as you can see, here is all this snack area that we have, and we just got here, so it's all still laid out a little bit. I've got some crackers here, and I made a trail mix, and this is just dried cherries, M&Ms, and peanuts, and we got some English muffins and some ingredients that we're going to need for our French bread. So in the fridge, we stopped at a farmer's, before we left, we stopped at a farmer's market and we got some cinnamon rolls. One of the Amish restaurants near us had some bread, so we got that to check off our list. I got eggs, and I've got some butter, and I put those in sealable and containers just so that they didn't go all over in the insulated container. Got some yogurt, got to go pick up some strawberries so we can make some smoothies. We've got some pineapple, they've almost ate all of that. Got some hash browns for breakfast because they really love hash browns. Another good snack is I got some cheeses and slice those up. We got some yogurt, got the whipped cream because I need it for my coffee. Yes, you got to remember about your coffee when you're shopping too. Got my creamer, got hot dogs, we're gonna make spaghetti, so lots of different stuff. And it's helpful when the place you stay has pots and pans and things, so you can pretty much do whatever you need. There might be a container or a spatula or something you need to go out and get. I've got my pancake mix. I already mixed it all up, so all I know I need 2 cups of milk, and then we're good. But mine uses buttermilk. I didn't want to. I use lemon juice to turn it into buttermilk, so instead I bought a lemon, and I'll just put that in and do the same thing. It also requires vanilla, so I put a little bit of that in there. I got some butter, and we should be able to eat breakfast at home and have a light dinner at home if we choose, but that's how we save money. So those are my tips. So if you have something that you find useful, please share it below, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks so much. It's Regina with Eat Travel Life. Have a great day.